want to go there. Oh yeah, some mommy, mommy, like
Good morning, guys. You're welcome to our vlog again, and we are Team and Solu Ayodele. I don't know. I'm feeling cold. I don't know if you're feeling cold. The Ramadan is crazy. Like some people, some states in Nigeria already, they are seeing temperatures that are very, very absurd. Temperatures we see outside Nigeria, like
it's crazy.
8 degrees,
10 degrees, 8 degrees also.
Man, that's crazy. So I don't say we are sympathizing. No. Hope you're enjoying the cold. Stay safe. Wear cardigans. Stay inside the house. Use warm water, please. Don't do big boy.
Don't go out. Don't go to work. Just stay in bed under your duvet.
Really. So let's get into the business for today. So today we're talking about who we should have married.
Who would you have married? I'm hungry, babe.
Is it not food that's in front of you? Who we should have married? Don't finish the food though. This refused to give us a proper English breakfast, and food will not be up to anything. So, who you should have married? And who is starting first?
You. Okay, we'll be alternating it.
Okay. So we'll go.
But,
so
okay.
Let's go 3 times.
Say something.
So
okay.
3 times. It depends. Yeah, 2 or 3 times,
Say
so that we don't waste time.
Say something. I'll say mine.
All right. Who should I have married? For me, first of all, I would have loved to marry somebody who was a salary earner. I already wanted to marry somebody who was a salary earner. So when someone is coming close, I'm like, is this guy an entrepreneur? I don't want an entrepreneur. Oh, please. I already have so much uncertainty in my life. I don't want anybody who is not making money on his like having have this monthly salary, so that's for stability for the family and
financial security.
Yeah, the financial security. It makes me feel like what you said, it makes me feel like
no
people that used to, girls that are looking for money.
No. It's not about to want financial security.
Okay.
It's not
So I really wanted somebody who was making money every month. That whatever happens, so the money will come in. That was something very distinct for me, because I know that I'm an entrepreneur. Sometimes you get to work, sometimes you don't get to work. And largely your money is not your money. When you're an entrepreneur, the money that you get is not all your money. That's all.
There's a capital investment and
all of those things. So it was. If I was somebody who made all the money, so I can use my own money to run the business before all of these things. So that's what I really wanted. But sorry, case.
So when I came, you were so you actually checked that out when I came.
Did I not know that you're not a salary earner before?
I have something like, but was it a concern?
It was a concern. Like what kind of things is this? Like, and it's not that you're even just a entrepreneur. You take unnecessary risk. I risk you say you make. I don't know. Risk is something called the unnecessary risk, but sometimes you will get money and be like, what to do? You use the money to go and do something else again and say it's business. Yes, it was. Yeah, so I have to deal with that.
You have never told me that ever.
And now you know.
Jesus. People, can you see? My wife is doing Ikusinu. So
it's not Ikusinu now, like Jesus Christ. It's the fact that
Jesus.
You want to reinvest. You understand? It's good, but I just wish I didn't have to deal with all of those doing all those wahala. You want to reinvest. So you will know that when we are doing money, for us sometimes we wake up one morning, there's nothing, and in the next 1 month there's big money. Like that kind of a certain life. Like that's how I never worked for anybody and all of that. So it makes it
and that big money, when it comes, I will try to reinvest it.
So that's the issue with it. So your turn.
Me financially, me, I've always wanted to marry someone. So I was never looking for financial security. Me, let me not say, I didn't think about it that deep. But all I wanted was someone that can tolerate what I do. That is my business. Can tolerate me, how I do it, and would understand with me. Sure you get. But somewhere there, I wanted someone that can be a shock absorber for me.
It's the same thing.
Sure you get. But I never really
took it personal.
Yeah.
But you're saying it now, took it personal.
I was never specific about salary now or not.
But somebody that's
can be a shock absorber, like either do business
Okay.
or can tolerate my
And you got your own
business
now.
practices and stuff. So I got what I wanted. And Jesus is Lord. Well,
You're a fake person. For me, the second one, this one is the one that came Lara go. Second one, when I was a younger Christian, I really wanted somebody who was like a brother in the Lord. All the kind of brother I used to speak in tongue in church. But that when they are breaking in tongue, everywhere will shake. Those ones I used to, all those brothers, when they scatter the Bible like this, everything will shake into pieces. Now I told you that, see, you have finished the egg. And you say you don't like bread, when you get on there.
but I love egg a lot. Like,
So how many bread are you eating?
Can do anything.
But you're eating only one bread now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I want to eat the 2 bread.
Don't eat it too. You don't like bread. Take. So sorry for the interruption. So I wanted. So that is the idea of a Christian brother who, when you will sit down, will share gospel, share Bible school, do fasting for years and all of that. That was the idea that time. Now spiritual brother shaking in the blood and all those things. But when I say growing better over the years, I discovered that those things are not what helps in marriage. They don't. Of course, they are good. It's good to pray. It's good to read the scriptures. It's good to have an understanding of the scriptures. But I come to discover that Christian character is different from all of those things. So you can do all those things and you don't have character, good character. You understand? Yeah. You don't have you don't love your wife. There are some people who are Christians,
but they don't love their wife.
They don't love their wife. They don't.
No affection.
Apart from that, they don't even show it. They don't care. They don't like you now. I sometimes when I do something, sometimes I laugh. You know, because I'm the firstborn, I'm used to sending people on errands. Oh, mom, I'm used to it. So sometimes I'm sleep late, and when I'm sleeping like this, I'm usually not myself again. So sometimes when he's coming back to sleep and I'm in the bed, I want water. I will go to the kitchen and go and bring it. I want I need some this thing. Please can you give me wrapper? Please can you give me go? And I will do all of those things and I don't sleep. I'm like, Jesus Christ, so you are enjoying life. You are going fine. I know some people that if you try that to them, you are a goner. So I grew to saw that beyond all of those read scriptures, you do ginikon, there's a whole lot of things, and those are things that help marriages. You understand? Like my brother was telling me about a reverend that he in his house, he has the key of the kitchen, so he goes to cook for himself. After cooking, he locks the kitchen. Then when his wife and wants to cook for his kids, they have to come and beg him to cook, that they want to cook. So after cooking, they return the key to him. And when he's not around, no cooking.
And of course, maybe spirit filled.
Yes, he's a child of God. He's not a sinner.
So, for me,
I'm not finished. Sorry, I'm not finished this one. This one is very important. I hear people, some people they ignore all of those things because he's a spiritual brother. They ignore it. They go and marry the person and say, because you speak in tongues, because you read Bible, and if you are carrying load, you are still dating each other. You are carrying load, he will not help you to carry it. He does not care about you. He does not care about your welfare. He does not care about your siblings. Those are the things I look at. Someone that does not like visitors. Even for ladies too. Some ladies that are spirit-filled, they can sing well, they dress well.
But very hostile.
They're very hostile. They are very rude. Very rude. There are people that are Christians that are very rude. Especially sisters. I'm serious. They're just talking about yesterday. The ladies are super rude. It's not. And they say they are friendly to people when they see strangers. How do they talk to the waiter? How do they talk to the conductor? How do they talk to the driver? How do they talk to the Uber driver? That's how you know who a person really is. Now, beyond looking at the person's spiritual, whatever and all, is the person teachable? No, we are in Lagos now for WAFBEC. I just realized that at this time last year, I didn't quite know who Pastor Podi was. But somehow I got to start getting to know him. I got his message. This is before I met him. And when we started dating, I told him, Pastor Podi, you know that I liked him a lot. And funny enough, you also started listening to him, you understand? And I said, we're coming to WAFBEC, blah blah blah. We talked about something. We came together. You understand? That is the real stuff. Is the person teachable? Because some of the values you hold today, you may not have them in the next 10-20 years. So how will you and your couple, how will you switch? That's what people don't know.
Yeah. How will you adjust?
How will you adjust? Because look at our parents now. 10 years ago, the world is not as it is now. There was no social media. There are some things you have to make decision on. But this is how we do things before. So how we go to do it now? Because this thing was not available then. You understand? So you must marry someone who is teaching, who can move. So it's not about what he's doing now, it's about what he'll be doing in the next 10-20 years. Is he teachable? He may know this truth about the scripture, but if God is revealing something higher, if God is something to say, if God is saying, it's beyond this now, will the person be able to move? Is he stubborn? Or is she stubborn? Is she going to be teachable? These are things you look out for beyond. He can quote 50 scriptures in this thing. Christian character, how does he relate to people? Does he give? All of those things. There's people that are Christian spirit filled. They are very, very stingy. They are very stingy. They are very stingy. They don't give. They don't give to anybody. They have crazy character. So that character thing is one of the things that you should look out for beyond all of this stuff.
So that's part of what you eventually got to look out for after that phase of I want a spirit filled brother. Okay.
Are you not spirit filled?
I'm spirit filled. So you want more coffee? It's not so coffee enough, Sha. Try it.
It's your turn.
I know. Shouldn't I care? Okay.
Sure.
See, that's what we're trying to say. She doesn't know how to take compliments. She doesn't know how to handle care. This is what I'm dealing with. Simple gesture.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
That's what I wanted you. Someone that we. Yeah, so for real, in this aspect, I got what I wanted also.
You want to say something? Not please.
Wait now, we'll get there.
Alright.
We'll get there. I don't want to jump.
Alright.
It's order. So I wanted a spirit-filled sister because I know that I can be very interesting.
Alright.
So I need someone that could balance up and that could draw my cord, my rope, that guy that went too far, come back. You understand that kind of stuff? Someone that will be a balance. And I got that. So right from time actually, I didn't have a face that you had of strictly looking for a spirit-filled brother. It was more of at one point never even looking for a spirit-filled sister to now later considering the spirit-filled nature. You understand? So there was a phase of it's Nyash that I'm looking for.
Jesus, I can't believe you said that.
It's the truth. There was that phase of it's Nyash and breast that I was looking for. The figure 8 kind of thing.
You obviously not born in Kingdom.
Of course. So but as a younger Christian, this is pre-salvation. But as a younger Christian, those things were still there because you can't run away from it, even as a Christian. Then the spirit nature was now too sweet.
Yeah, you added too much. You like too much sugar. Continue.
I had all the sugar that we were
jeez. That's bad.
It's not even sweet enough, babe.
Alright, okay.
I love you too.
Alright.
So I started looking forward to the spirit-filled nature of such sister that would come my way. So that's about it for me. But the characters were primary. Even before being a Christian, I always look forward to those characters. So I know myself to an extent. At different stage, you get to have more revelation about yourself. So I was always looking for who can complement this my nature, who can complement it. You guys remember the gist I told you about how I wasted time asking her out and all those things.
Because you thought I was out there.
So the complementing part, it's always top of my priorities actually. Yeah. So and it's caused delay for us a little bit. Delay. So for me, those are the big things. That's my timeline. It was first about Nyash. Second, salvation made me start getting conscious of the spirit-filled nature. But top of the table was God has spoken to me about this lady. Did you get? Can I cope? God.
My character.
God. Exactly. God, is this not my flesh speaking? I need confirmation and stuff like that. So that's it for me.
For me, when people say physical quality, girls say girls want that one handsome. I've never really had.
That's one.
I've never really had a physical about somebody. Just be okay. But for me, my own priority was know how to dress. Understand? Dress properly, and you know how to dress. You had a great body. You have a nice body. Look at now. Like all the clothes I've been sewing for you. Look at this fine clothes now. As in you wear them well. I know that you had this way you carry yourself. So I didn't have a problem with It's also like because you're looking, I know you iron your clothes, you start them, you're even too lazy to wash. So people wash and you have your clothes starched. But I just didn't like the quality of the clothes. Like you buy round neck, you buy some t-shirts. I'm like, what kind of t-shirt is this? You understand? But I know that it just needed somebody to say, this is how it should be, this is how it should be, and all of that. So
yeah.
So I just wanted somebody who was I won't be ashamed of. Where I can say, yes, this is my husband, and I'm not be ashamed of in so just normal. You don't have to be. You don't have to be gang. You don't have to be gang. I didn't have this, and for me was somebody who was very smart, because I know that I don't like to. Some people think I talk a lot, but when I get to a place, what makes you talk is when I enjoy your conversation and you're intelligent. When you are saying things that don't make sense to me, I just keep quiet. Like I just knock off, and I just realized that there was somebody I really liked at the time too. I think I told you about it. The guy I really liked. But I realized that most of our conversations were very shallow. So when I'm trying to raise conversations around things that are in my mind, he didn't quite get it. So we just end these conversations. I was like, you can't do this. You can't get married to somebody you cannot talk with. Yeah. We are not the same wavelength of intelligence. So he was not, and he tries. He's a good person. He's caring. He loves God. He's a good person. But that thought thing was the problem. He was not very smart in that regard. So we could not really. So when I'm saying something, he does not quite understand what I'm saying. You understand? He didn't quite understand. So that was it. And I know that I'm somebody that imagine I know a lot of people. Maybe not closely. I know a lot of people. I go to places, I meet people, I shoot. So I know people. So I'm going out and saying this is my husband, and people are trying to converse with you, and you can't understand them, and you're just saying off point. That it embarrasses me when I see some of my friends, when I see some people and their husbands or their wives, and I'm trying to interact with them and they're just saying off point. I'm like, God, I don't want this kind of thing, because I'll have to be in people's faces, and I cannot want a husband who will be saying off point. Sometimes when we go for when we go to meet some clients and I see you interacting with them, you can interact with people because there's something in your head. You understand? You can even in topics that are not your core thing. Yeah. There's
always a way around it.
There's a way around it. So sometimes when we leave a place, we go to meet somebody, and we leave the place, and we're evaluating the person. This person's temperament. This is how the person is. This is what he was saying then. This is how the person was doing. The person was not. He was saying this, but he was doing like this. You can look at the gesture. Look at his.
So we can actually analyze.
We can analyze. It makes life easy, because everything is not about sex. How many times you want to have sex?
Sex.
Like, I'm serious. How many times you want to not have sex in head? So these are things that make AIDS fellowship and togetherness. So those are the things I was looking out for, and for that I got it. For your dressing, I've helped your life. If you notice that Tim is dressing fine now, it's me that help his life. I help his life.
Pride.
I have helped his life.
Pride is not a good thing.
Oh, no, you're the next person, and that's the last one for today.
Well, for me, for my dressing, yes, I was very careless dresser. Even though maybe not careless, I used to starch and do stuff.
You starch because it's a dry cleaner, and they're so lazy to wash.
It shall starch. Whoever dry cleaned it, either me or a dry cleaner, it shall clean clothes and it's starched. But I don't pay attention to it. I'm going out, I just go to my wardrobe, grab anything and wear. And I hardly buy clothes. I buy more of shoes and gadgets. In fact, I buy more gadgets than even shoes.
It's gadgets you are buying. You'll be buying using phones of 150, 200, and you don't have good clothes. What kind of human being is that? Since I've never seen my life.
So let me say my own. Physical qualities were a thing for me.
Big bum, big yes.
Yes.
Big eggs.
Actually, I was more of a bum guy.
I'm not a bum.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I didn't get what I wanted. But I've switched. You know, we're talking about who I should have married. Yeah, so I've switched. So now I've settled for a futuristic something. So yes, I'm blessed. Like Hamatan is deep when I go out, but indoors is not that deep. So I'll zip that day.
Jesus Christ! You see that some of the things we didn't have what we wanted.
Yeah.
Well, somehow we have come to see things.
Compromises,
and we have come to see what is the
in thing, gang. Then the truth is that what you want, is all in your head. What you want is different from what you actually really need. or what you should
Preach.
settle for. What is shut? You understand? So I'm a bum guy. Really knows this, and many people know this. But the truth is, when I was led to her, yeah, I considered it. I saw it. They were like, well, I mean, bum, what next? This click, this click, this click, God click. Yeah, what am I waiting for? What am I looking for? Sure, you understand? And then bum is just a thing. It's a thing. I admire it, and that's all. Cause cool. So
it's just fat.
That's
stops part of the body.
Apart from that stops at admiration. Like the bum thing is, I'm seeing it. My wife has bum and I'm admiring it. That's where it stops. It can lead to sex or whatever, yes, but it's not the only gateway.
Yeah, and it's not more than that.
It's not more than that. So I was like, then why is there need to actually make an important life decision on this simple something? Wow. And it's not as if there's nothing else to compliment for it. I mean, so do you get? I'm just a human being.
Yeah.
So that's it for me. I got it. Then of course, physical something was great for me, unlike my wife. Physical, I mean, I'm not saying I don't even like bride's complexion or something. No, I was not even particular about complexion. That's just out there. But I need someone that is fine, presentable, and I got that.
Someone I'm fine now. I'm fine now.
Do I need to tell you that?
You need to tell me I'm fine.
You're pretty.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh God, you're vague. So I got that. Someone that can wear clothes as a woman. You know, men, for guys, can dress simply and go on. But a lady has to be, you know, you have to know your body and dress accordingly. And you know, there are complexities for women. My wife is fine in any clothes as long as she's comfortable in it. That's a blessing for me. I love that. It was great for me, and I don't regret it. I got that. So I think that's that for me.
Yeah.
Her complexion is.
I don't need to spend. Unless I need to spend money, but I'm thinking that I should start buying all this shiny something that makes someone's skin shine.
It's good now.
It's good. I don't like. I think it's poverty mentality. I say, it's only investing 15 naira. I think it's a poverty mentality. I mean, have to be switching from it.
If you have money, spend it.
Yes. Then somebody, when we said we wanted questions for them, Prayer said he was asking if
prayer deal with me.
To ask him if it's right for a guy to, if it's right for
who is the right person to ask out, either a guy or a lady. Who's the right person to make the first move?
So what do you think?
Me? I thought you were going to answer that. Okay, so I think anybody can do it.
Really?
Yes, that's the truth.
I don't think so.
I think anybody can do it. Is it? No, the other question is
how.
When you say right, asking me as a person, what do I think? I think anybody can do it, either a lady or a woman, or a guy. A lady ladies have asked me like twice in my entire lifetime. I don't feel embarrassed about it. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. She likes me and she said it. Do you get? And the 3 times I like the ladies, but not all the times I went for the relationship. Do you get? So that's one. But 2, cultural issues. What does the culture say? It's sad, that culture plays a very huge role. I mean, especially the negative ones, they are very pronounced. So you might want to consider that. But truth is, I'm looking forward to that time where that particular nonsense culture thing will die off. Because many people are suffering today, especially in the church, because of this thing. Do you get? The sister likes this guy, the guy is fine. Even the guy is looking at the sister, but the guy is too timid to approach the sister. How can the sister approach him and break the timidity?
Well, for me, I don't know, Sha. Like I used to say, of course, you can ask a lady, you can ask, but there's a way around it. You just
yeah, because of cultural reasons.
Yeah, you have to.
The lady can go around it.
Let's find a way around. I don't think it's that deep. If you like somebody, and
go ahead.
I like you, like we have been close for a while. I feel that maybe the relationship can start. Do you think so? It's not that you're gonna miss person, that the love of my life, I sugar my teeth, I feel it's not like that. Like, it's just we have been friends for a while. I like you. I also think you do like me. Can a relationship start? Understand? And
what do you think?
And what do you think? And when a guy says no, you should not.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
It's rejection, yes, but good.
It's not that deep. Like
because I think what happens to ladies is that because of that rejection. The truth is, you ladies don't know the kind of relation we guys face. No, babe, no, that's no. Wait now, let's be realistic here. Yeah? That's the for ladies. They see that as a rejection they cannot take. Do you get? But hey, come, if we can survive that kind of rejection, like every day of our lives, like guys face that kind of rejection every day of our lives, and we are not there yet, and a lady can do better what a man can do, why not? You can handle it.
Yeah.
So if a guy rejects you, I mean, he just doesn't see it. There are a ton of guys that can see it. So he's seeing the curves and he's saying no. He's blind. I mean, that's subjective.
Yeah. He's blind to that and wants to see something.
So no big deal. You won't die.
Yeah.
So, but of course, like my wife said, you may not do it the way a guy would do it. Do you get to do it like she said?
Some guys are not even that mature to take.
Some guys are
so
not
you have
that
to
mature.
look.
Yeah. So you have to even know. Then say, well, she even ask you, what are your values? What are your values? So I mean, if you start from there, you'll be able to justify if it's worth approaching that brother.
Yeah.
Does it have the values you have? If it does, he may not be immature. Except if you yourself are immature. So I think that's
it for today. If you have any other question, we can answer, or we can make a vlog out of it. Today, we come to the end of
our video.
So what's the meaning of that?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I love you.
We are going out to the cold.
We are going out to the cold now. Pray for us.
It was nice to have you guys.
Babe, if I call you in public, no, it's from cold.
Don't call me in public, please. See you guys next week. And if you have any questions, you can ask. Please forget. Do not forget to. I said forget. Please do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe, share the link. If it blesses you, you can also bless some other people. There's some of these things that we're sharing that could just be a little
plug, to
somebody's life. Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye bye.